Good evening and welcome to the NCAA Division II West Region. This is the second round here at Azusa Pacific University with Cal State Los Angeles versus Azusa Pacific. I'm Peter Mockabee, joined with Cole Brower tonight. We are just moments away from the starting lineup, so we'll let you listen in from the PA announcer Joel Simeone as you listen in to your starters for tonight's second round matchup.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2018 NCAA Division II Men's Soccer Championship in Azusa, California. Tonight's second round game features the Cal State Los Angeles Golden Eagles against the Azusa Pacific Cougars. Please welcome the officials for tonight's game. Your referee for the evening is Robert Sarfares. His assistants are William Delgado and Selma Perez. The alternate referee is Randy Hoffman.
Now let's meet the teams. First, the reserves for Cal State Los Angeles. Number 3, Jorge Chavez. Number 4, Edgar Jimenez Perez. Number 5, Jesper Evensen. Number 11, Eddie Leon. Number 12, Hunter Huang. Number 13, Brecky Einerson. Number 14, Jonathan Hinojosa. Number 21, Pal Jukic. Number 24, Manuel Garcia. Number 31, Samuel Croucher. And number 33, Yafet Chavez. Now the starting lineup for Cal State Los Angeles. A junior midfielder, number 2, Carlos Zarate. A senior midfielder, number 6, Lauren Weiland. A sophomore midfielder, number 7, Daniel Simonis. A junior midfielder, number 8, Tim Clayfish. A junior forward, number 9, Robin Lindahl. Sophomore midfielder, number 10, David Elizaga. Junior defender, number 16, Antonio Rosas. Sophomore defender, number 22, Morten Bjorshall. Junior midfielder, number 23, Leonardo Noguera. A sophomore midfielder, number 27, Jorge Orellana. And in goal, a junior, number 1, Alexander Brems. The assistant coaches are Michael Irish, Dallas Yossi, and Omar Zini. The head coach of Cal State LA is Chris Chamides. Now here are the reserves for Azusa Pacific. Number 0, Nathaniel Lindquist. Number 3, Jonah Peck. Number 8, David Quinn. Number 11, Callum Wallace. Number 12, Ethan Hopkins. Number 13, Santiago Puerto. Number 14, Stephen Flora. Number 15, Lloyd Alexander. Number 16, Rene Santos. Number 20, Danny Madrigal. Number 21, Nick Herholt. Number 25, Colin Welge. And number 27, Shady Metry. Starting lineup for Azusa Pacific. A freshman defender, number 2, Isaac Bawa. Junior defender, number 5, Kyle Diaz. A junior midfielder, number 7, Arturo Astorga. A sophomore midfielder, number 9, James Ndebeze. Freshman midfielder, number 10, Gabriel Costa. A freshman midfielder, number 17, Grego Deep. Sophomore midfielder, number 18, Justin Glazer. Senior midfielder, number 22, Bruno Pagani. A senior defender, number 24, Pablo Ilis Cruz. Senior midfielder, number 28, Alexander Pampalovic. And in goal, a sophomore, number 1, Brendan Fix. The assistant coaches are Andre Budny, Juan Maris, and Zach McCollum. And the head coach of Azusa Pacific is Dave Blomquist. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps for the singing of the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you again. We're joined here at Azusa Pacific. This is the Cougars Soccer Complex on the campus of Azusa Pacific University. Azusa Pacific is the number 2 seed versus the number 3 Cal State LA. Cole, you saw Thursday night's game. What do you think Cal State LA will bring against Azusa tonight?
Or other fans
So from
from
Thursday night's game, it looked like Cal State LA had their front three
in creating a safe and positive game environment. Respect.
Robin
It's the name of the
Lindahl,
game.
David Elizaga, and Leonardo Noguera. All three of those players combined really well up top, and that's when they were able to give Chico State a lot of trouble on their back line. The Golden Eagles also pressed the back line of Chico State all game, forcing a couple crucial turnovers, led to the free kick on this side of the field for Bjorschel. That was the opening goal of the game. So I expect a lot of that, but on the same side, Azusa Pacific does all of those things well as well. Their front three, Costa and Dubeze and Astorga, all three of those players combine extremely well, very fluid in attack, and all put on a lot of pressure on the back line of their opponents. They've done that all year.
Definitely could be a battle of the big three up top for both of these teams against the back fours and the goalkeepers. In goal for Cal State LA again is the man who's been there all season long, Alexander Brems. He's coming in with a .38 goals against average. He gave up a late goal on Thursday night, probably within the last 3 minutes of the game. Just kind of a scramble inside the box that got by him. But 8 goals on the whole season. It's a save percentage of almost 88%. It's unbelievable for Alexander Brems in his season he's had. And for the Cougars, they're going with Brendan Fix. This will be his 15th game. He's given up 1.57 goals against average. He has an 11-1 record. APU's coming in this one as the number 2 seed with an overall record of 16-1-1 and an undefeated record in Pac-West Conference play, finishing that up as 11-0. The Cal State LA Golden Eagles finished their conference with 9-1-2. An overall record of 15-2-3. Golden Eagles of Cal State LA are starting off this one. They are in black with yellow letters, yellow numbers. Going left to right on your screen. Cougars in white for Azusa Pacific. Going right to left. Thank you for joining us wherever you are. California is kind of in a state of emergency, and we're playing a game nonetheless here about an hour east of where a bunch of fires are happening. And also prayers out to Chico area, who were just here on Thursday, as their area is seeing some fire as well. So thank you for joining us wherever you are. The Cougars and the Golden Eagles, the number 2, number 3 in the West region, having at it for the first time since 2014 when it was right here in the same second round event. Cal State LA won that one 1-0. It's a whole new set of teams here, a whole new program as recruits have come in. So who knows who's got the upper advantage on this one here tonight. Both teams very similar with a 4-4-2. You'll see Lindahl and Lagara up top for Cal State LA. And on the other side, Ndebeze is pretty much up top with switching with Costa and Astorga. Cougars also switch around, do like a 4-5-1. Ball is sent in the box. Nice job clear out there by the left defender of Cal State LA. A good pressure right here. That's Deep, who's been. That was a shot by Ndebeze. It goes wide left of the goal. They're striking right away from 18 yards out. They're not afraid to shoot. So number 17, Grego Dip. Deep is out there for. It's been about a month since he's been out on the field, and he's getting the start tonight here in the second round.
And Diep adds another element to this Cougars midfield. He's able to convert chances from the back line, defensive midfield area, and move the ball forward up to their attacking midfield and their forwards, something that they've been missing, but not too much as they've been able to continue their win streak. So we'll see how he's able to get back into the play after missing so much time and in such an important game.
It also adds another weapon off the bench. I mean, you have a guy that's been starting for the last month. I'm not sure, even can't think of at the moment who that would be. Ndebeze is trying to find some open space as we talk about this. Pompalovic, nice touch back to him. Looks like he was trying to send Diaz up the line, but misfired on the pass. Simonis trying to find some space. And out of bounds. It's Nagara and Simonis on the left side, adding pressure to the Cougars' back four. Throwing for the Cougars. Deep in their own third. Cougars are definitely comfortable in their own half. Very similar to style, just to take their time with the ball. Trying to get it over the top to Ndebeze. It's a 1-on-3. Nice job by Rosas. Rosas with winning the battle there and gets the throw in. So the one to watch for the Golden Eagles is their man up top, number 9, Robert Lindahl. He's got 12 goals, 4 assists on the year. And the other two is Simonis and Nagara. Both have 7 goals each. Those are the top 3 scorers for Cal State LA. And for the Cougars, leading scorer is Gabriel Costa, the freshman, 13 goals, 12 assists. Arturo Astorga with 10 goals, 9 assists. And Ndebeze, number 9, up top with 9 goals this year. 10 goals, take that back, with 3 assists. Astorga and Ndebeze have 3 goals in their last 4 games each. It's good production out of their attackers for the Cougars. Costa trying to send it into Ndebeze. Good job by the Golden Eagles to clear it out. And they'll restructure and give the ball all the way back to the Cougars. Get it out of harm's way. Teams are still figuring each other out here. Almost 5 minutes have passed in the first half here. Got 1 shot so far by Ndebeze, went wide left. But good job by the Golden Eagles to stay in their structure here defensively. Really hasn't been a true scoring chance yet for the Cougars, but they are controlling the possession here in the first 5 minutes. Costa trying to get over the top to Ndebeze. It's anybody's ball here. It's deep. That try to go and attack it. Pompalovic on the near side has plenty of options. He'll retreat it.
And as we were saying earlier, Cal State LA is staying strong in their defensive shape, something they've done all year. They've only allowed 6 goals on the year. So we'll see if this powerful Azusa Pacific offense can match up with the sturdy defense of Cal State LA.
Yeah, on Thursday we saw Cal State LA be way more aggressive because they definitely knew Chico State pretty well, as they've faced them 2 times before that. One in regular season, then one in their championship rounds in their tournament. So they ended up beating them 3 times. So they knew they could probably press them and challenge their back 4, and that's what they did. For the Cougars, they're being way more conservative. Shot, a little pass to the back door. Diaz couldn't get there in time, and a good clear out by the Golden Eagles. There's a good option there. It's a good pass by Deep there, getting his first action of trying to create a scoring chance there. Most of those crosses from far side of the box just needs to connect. It's a good pass by Astorga to Ndebeze into the box, and a good follow-up. I believe that was Morten Bjorshall who came in there. One of the defenders came in there and just took care of business on Ndebeze. Did not allow him to crack a shot there from about 14, 12 yards out. Good pass by Costa or Astorga to get it in there. Cruz heads it all the way back to Brendan Fix, who can do anything he wants with it now. 38 minutes to go. Cougars have not experienced a loss since September 1st at UC San Diego when they lost 3-1. They have been on a winning streak ever since. Last time they tied was against Westmont. That was at Westmont. That was a little old rivalry, kind of resurgent of it, where Westmont ended up with a tie against them. Cougars have not experienced a loss in quite a while. And DeBeze trying to turn, and a good job by the Golden Eagle defender to get it out of the way. Nagara trying to go down the left side. He's got Lindahl calling for it, up the middle, marked by Bawa. Cougars with possession, trying to advance the ball. And a throw in for the Cougars on the far side. Cougars with possession in their own half. Plenty of time, no pressure on the ball. Bawa has plenty of options. Thought about going to Glazer down the left side, but held it back. Golden Eagles have won 6 in a row. Their last loss also came against UC San Diego, and that was on October 19th. Both teams coming into this West region on a hot road of winning and beating very tough teams, as they do. Golden Eagles have a chance for a free kick. They'll play it quick, and the ball is live. Dorshell goes up the middle to Zarate. Plenty of time for the back four of the Golden Eagles. Try to set up a sequence of passes here. And Clefish's pass goes right out of bounds. Kind of misfired there, I believe, with Rosas. And Cougars have possession. That's Pagani. Now it's over to Dia. And he'll give it back to the holding midfielder from Pavlovic. And he misfires. It rolls out of bounds. So both teams kind of misfiring here. Back and forth in the midfield. They're not getting into that attacking third here in the last couple minutes for either team. Whelan sends it up, gives Lindahl a little bit of grass in front of him. Cougars are chasing him down. Glazer holds him off. Ilizaga tries to put it in the box, but it's cleared out momentarily. Golden Eagles still with possession. Clayfish. Zarate. No, it's not Zarate. That was Simonis. Misfired on the little header, trying to go Costa. A lot of pressure on Costa when he's got the ball. I think they know what his number is and that they're Cougars' top scorer. They're going to mark up on him whenever he's got the ball near him. Left side, Lagara. Lagara sends it in. Fix gets his head on, gets his fist on it, and a foul is called in the box, going the other way.
That was a really good chance from Cal State LA. Got space on the far side, whipped in a cross, and had two runners, both with their defenders behind them, forcing Fix to come off of his line and get the first touch to that. Always good to have a brave goalkeeper in front of your net.
At this level, each goalkeeper I've seen at this, where the West regional teams that I've seen, all of them are very strong, coming off their line, and very good patience of just knowing when to come out and be strong. Both Fix and Brems has shown that to me. Brems on Thursday night. And on Thursday night, Cal State LA's second goal was on a nice cross that Lindahl was able to finish with a pretty much tap in on the back door. So Cal State LA has shown a good advantage here of sending the ball into the box and having someone be at the right spot. So Cougars will have trouble with that tonight. That's the first time they're able to get into the box and give the Cougars keeper and the back four a little bit of trouble. Bawa goes near side. The Glazer, the left defender, coming up on the wing. Senior to the left side. That's Astorga of the Cougars. Got one more man to beat to be able to cross. Good job by Cal State Olay to get it out of there. Nagara. Try to get it on the ground to Lindahl, but misfired. And Cougars will take possession. Only 8 goals given up all year against Cal State Olay. That's 8, 7 in the regular season there. And that 8th one was very late in Thursday night's game. And they bring pretty much everybody up, and it seemed like 20 people were in the box. Costa on the left side of the box. Tries to do a one-on-one move. It was Whelan winning the battle, and a corner kick for the Cougars. Good set-piece chance here for Azusa Pacific. As they set some up, Isaac Bawa comes up from his middle defender spot on the corner.
And that's something Azusa Pacific likes to do with Costa. They allow him to just drift all over the front of the field, wherever he can go and find space. And he found a little bit of space on the left side of the 18 over there.
Pagani trying to go backdoor a little bit too far. Just sailed it all the way to the other flag, and a goal kick. So probably trying to hit Isaac Bawa on the back door, but just misfired by 5 yards. And they'll try to come back strong again. And now Cal State Olay will have a chance to have possession here, see what they can do anything with it. Try to advance the ball forward to their attacking midfielders and forwards are really looking for some chances here. Lazaga is looking for a chance for more assists. He's got 8 on the year, or 8 last year. They're moving the ball well here. They're going to go to Lazaga, the corner of the 18, and he's offsides. They're going to go the other way. Elizaga's got 7 assists this year. He had 8 a year ago. So creates a lot of scoring chances for his teammates up top. Very structured 4-4-2 here for Cal State Olay. Azusa Pacific's more in a 4-5-1, keeping Ndebeze up top, switching whenever they need to, but Ndebeze's chasing a lot of things down. Pinballed around here on the near side. It's still in play. Rolled out of bounds, flag is up. It was throw-in. Little miscommunication there on if it was out or not. Ball's in play. Just under 30 to go. 0-0 still here in Azusa Pacific. The Cougar Soccer Complex in Azusa, California. See, both schools in Los Angeles County. Cal State LA, more associated around East LA. Great school to go to when you want to achieve pretty much higher in athletics. Be a good academic student and athletics with a good Division II school, and pretty much a lot of athletic programs that they have always seem to be competitive in every sport they put their efforts into. And it shows right here in their men's soccer program. Last 4 out of 5 years have been in the West Regional, and the back-to-back tournament champions of the CCAA, beating Cal Poly Pomona. Azusa Pacific going undefeated this year in Pac-West Conference play, 11-0. Gonna have to go in the old Google to find out the last time they went undefeated in conference play. So back and forth here. It's kind of slowed down. Might be a handball. It is called. It's an inadvertent, but he's going to call it every time. Going to back it up 5 yards. It's the midfield, and ball is live. 28 minutes to go. That's a turnover in the midfield. Chance for a counter. Lindahl is asking for it. So is Nagara. Clayfish going right side to Ilizaga. Chance to cross. Nice wall pass back to Ilizaga, and he kind of lost momentum there. It's going to get a corner out of it. Ilizaga got deep into the right side of the box, try to give a cross, and it gets deflected. It's Zarate going to go in the corner for the Golden Eagles. Golden Eagles, about 3 of them inside around the 6-yard and 4 of them hanging out outside the 18. Ready to attack this set piece here. For Bjornshaw on the back door. He was there, but too many bodies in the way. Always got to watch out for those middle defenders coming up on corners. Chance. Good opportunity there by Antonio Rosas on the back door cross there from the left side. Just ran out of real estate over there. Tough angle to get it over into the middle of the frame there.
And that's something that every team has to watch, is that second ball in off of a set piece. It's always the most dangerous. Your defenders are moving away from goal, and if the other team's forwards are ready to make the run in behind you, a quick ball in over the top or in through the lines can cause a lot of trouble. And like we saw there, that guy had a lot of space. I believe it was Rosas on the back post. He was in acres of space. All he could do was just get a foot on it. Couldn't put it anywhere on goal, but a dangerous opportunity. And here's another one.
Megara, chance to shoot. He passes it. That's Lindahl. Back pass to the back door to Ilizaga, but cleared out momentarily. Zarate with a shot, upper left V, just a ball length up over the crossbar. And a good crack at it from about 20 yards out. Just sails barely high and barely left of that left upper V. Just under 26 to go. Cal State LA adding the pressure here the last 2 minutes. Yeah, on that corner kick, you got more bodies up. It was Rosas and Bjornshaw who were up on the middle defender spots on that corner. So you had more bodies there to mark up. It was Rosas who got unmarked. Got cleared up there on that back door. Another turnover going here. Cal State LA pressing forward. He lets Clayfish. He'll switch the field nicely to Ilizaga. He's wide open. 25 yards out. Passes it. Nagara. Another pass. Send it in. It was a shot by Lindahl, but it got blocked out. Got tipped by a Cougar defender. And Cougars once again breathe a new fresh breath here and try to take care of the ball. It's a couple turnovers here in the last couple minutes have created good scoring chances for Cal State LA. Back 4 looking for an offsides call into Beze, but he looks like he got back in time before delivered him that ball. And Cougars keep possession. Glazer going down the line. It's Costa to Dieppe. Back to Costa. Costa always looking to cross. 12 assists on the year. Also with 13 goals. The freshman from Brazil has changed this program into a very offensive-minded team. Costa looked like he was trying to take a crack at the goal there from 25 yards out. It's going to be a corner off the head of the defender.
And as you're seeing on this side, the Cougars defense likes to push their outside backs up forward a lot further than most teams will. That adds them another point of attack, but it also leaves them open to a good amount of counterattacks as well. That's where a few of Cal State LA's chances have come from so far.
Popalovic on the corner. Every Cal State LA player seems to be in the box to defend the corner. Gets cleared out all the way back to the Cougars in the midfield. Diaz tries to send it in quick. A chance to counter. Nagara is onside. Nagara trying to get it over the left side to Lindahl, and Isaac Bawa is there for the Cougars and clears it out. Beautiful touch. First touch by Costa. Going to go the other way. Trying to send it into Astorga, one of the quickest Cougars. Chance to shoot with his left foot. He does. It's in the back of the goal. Arturo Astorga from Costa gets on the board first, 1-0.
And just as we were starting to talk about counterattacks, Azusa Pacific shows one of their own. When you get Costa and Astorga running at you as a back line, you just have to be afraid. Those two have combined on so many goals this season for the Cougars.
Incredible. Bawa ended up winning that battle on the 100 yards away. Ended up getting a good ball to Costa, who made a nice little one-on-one move. Sent it up to Storga about 25 yards out, who got a chance to use his speed and didn't get a lot on it on his left foot, just enough to get it out of the range of Alexander Brems, and found the very right side of the bottom of the net by the right post, just a ball length inside the right post. Under 23 to go, Cougars lead 1-0 here in the first half. Storga's 11th goal of the year. Referee called a foul there on the far side. I think he raised his hand to stop the clock. It's 22:41. More like probably a delay game over there. And clock has started. Golden Eagles now down by a goal. All the way back to Brems. Plenty of option for Cal State LA here. Before giving up a goal to Chico State on Thursday night, they haven't given up a goal since UC San Diego on October 21st. So they haven't had to deal with definitely being down by a goal since then. Let's see how they handle coming back here. Just 5 minutes of counters going back and forth, and Cougars are the one to get on the board first. I'll be very surprised if this game ends at 1-0. A lot of offensive weapons on either side. Glazer's got a lot of options. Got Costa to his left. Nice job by Clayfish to steal it. Now he's going to go the other way. Elizaga. Got Lindahl in front of him. Clayfish to help out. Cal State LA still with the ball. Nice flick into the right side. Elizaga might be able to beat Bawa. Bawa turns, gets it to a throw-in. Nice job by the Cougar defender. The deep throw-in. As David Elizaga will take it. Trying to cross. Elizaga met by two defenders. Bruno Pagani and Elizaga tied up. Ball still live. And Costa of the Cougars kind of misfired on his little option there. Zarate trying to get into the box. And Glazer gets it out of the way. Cougars need to reset and mark up. And now an attacking third for Cal State LA, trying to tie this one up as quick as possible. Nice deep throw in by Zarate, getting in about the 6-yard box. Nagara is going to try to turn, cross, another cross, and a clear out by Cruz of the Cougars. Left side. Into the box, Brendan Fix, no rebound, sucks it up into his chest. And he'll probably roll it out, and he does. And it goes back to Fix. Got some pressure on him. A well-fired ball to Glazer. A little bit too much on it. And a throw-in for Cal State LA. Throw-in came too quick and not in the spot where the ball rolled out. Wheeling on throw-in on the near side. Trying to keep it deep in the Cougars' half here. Down by a goal. Lindahl, Clayfish. Trying to give it back into the box. Cougars look like they'll have a chance to clear, and they do. They'll go short, though. Might get a turnover. They do. Send it back in. Good attack by Cal State LA. Always looking to press it forward. Lindahl's pass was almost connected pretty well there, but just misfired. Just got a moment, just buying their time until Lindahl finds that open grass and can crack one from 20 yards out. Their leading scorer only had 2 goals a year ago. Kind of took over the role as being the man up top, and he's doing very well here for the Golden Eagles.
Looks like we have an offside call here. Noguera coming back onside from behind the Cougars' back line.
Diep with it now for the Cougars. Back to Cruz. Lots of pressure on their back four now, just like they did against Chico State. And when they were doing that, they were starting to get scoring opportunities. So good job by Cal State LA to press that back four to try to get some turnovers, which will lead to some good counters there. Then Dahl to the right side, blocked by Bawa, but Zarate, and that is blocked into the box, but rolls slowly to Fix, and he will take his time. 18 minutes to go in the first half. Cougars up 1-0. The goal by Arturo Astorga, assisted by Costa. Got the Cougars on the board first. Astorga, probably the quickest Cougar out there. He's the attacking midfielder. Now he's got the ball. Here's a little hospital ball sending over to Costa, gets stolen. Whelans tries to send it into Lindahl. And Cougars will keep possession from the steal, the pass into Lindahl. And Pavlovich, the captain, gives it to his middle back, Cruz. Trying to get a ball on the ground into Indebeze, but that's going to roll out of bounds off of his foot. On Thursday night, it was Morton Bjornshaw that got Cal State LA on the board first with a beautiful free kick from about 30 yards out. That just beautiful hit ball from the left side and hit the left upper V perfectly from the diving keeper. It went off the hands of the keeper. It was hit so good and got them on the board first.
There was really nothing the keeper could have done about that free kick. Just when it's hit well and with pace, almost no keeper's going to stop a free kick like that.
Fix coming out strong. Had to go protect the ball on his right side with the slide, and no rebound. It was Clayfish that came in trying to get it before Fix. He's hobbling back into play. Now he's caught him behind enemy lines. Cal State LA had a little bit of an urgency to counter there, but misfired. Good pressure on Bawa from Elizaga. Sends up to Indebeze. It's Astorga. Over to Pagani. Cougars with good possession here, now only attacking third. Ball into the right side of the box, trying to get to Astorga. But good job by Brems. And now he'll roll it out, throw it all the way to the 50-yard line. Nagara with it now. Got a trailer on his left, does not give it to him. Lindahl in the middle. Elizaga on the back door. Trying to get a one-touch pass back to Nagara, but misfires. Another quick pass up by the Cougars, trying to get to Indebeze, but it would have been a 1-on-4 anyway. Coaching staff urging just to be patient with it. Probably not the correct play there. Simona sends it over to the left side. That's Clayfish. Clayfish couldn't get a good handle on that as it got back to him. Indebeze is brought down. I think we're going to get a foul there on the.
And as a Cal State LA defender, Indebeze is just holding the ball up, looking for options, just trying to stall, wasting time. You don't want to commit a foul there from that far away from goal.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Costa.
Costa had a good chance to cross into the box. Blocked out. Corner kick coming up for the Cougars.
And again, Costa finding some space on the left side of this 18.
Substitutions into the game for
Both times have come with some danger to them, and both times I believe have earned corner kicks now.
Rene Santos comes in. Comes in for Gregor Deep. And Croucher comes in for Cal State LA, the captain, for Zarate. Pampalovic on the corner. Left side with his right foot coming up. Cougars lined up top of the 18 with 4 and 2 near the baseline. And no chance there for Cougar. Cal State LA clears it out of the box. Diaz trying to put it in the box. But Brems handles it pretty securely. And Cal State LA trying to go the other way. They got 3 up top here, trying to wait for the ball. And they might have to retreat it and reset. Lozaga's on the right side, making a run. It's a good job by Cal State LA. They are moving a lot up top to try to get themselves open. It's only a matter of time before more scoring chances happen. They're not standing around. They are moving, making good runs there for their back 6 to bring the ball up. You know, they gave up an early goal here in the first half, which was about 10 minutes ago. It's looking still pretty good here for Cal State LA to try to get a goal here, maybe even before the first half. Popolovic setting it up. Playing a little triangle game over there on the far side for the Cougars. And misfires. He's going to go the other way of Cal State LA. Anybody's ball in the air. Cougars end up winning it. Going near side, misfired by Bruno Pagani, trying to get to Gabriel Costa. That's Santos. And the whistle is blown with a little push from behind. That could be called either way, probably. And Ndebeze trying to send it into him. Too many yards over his head. And another strong coming off his line is Alexander Brems.
And as strong a passing team as Azusa Pacific is, they've been looking for the ball over the top to Ndebeze and to Astorga a little too often, in my opinion.
Must be something in their game plan. Maybe they saw something in the times they have been scored on. Maybe it's been a high ball into the box that their middle defenders haven't handled very well, marking up. Could be something in their strategy pregame. They're sending the ball. If Costa's got the ball or someone who can send that ball in pretty accurately, give Ndebeze a chance to cause some havoc up there. To the near side, Costa, 30 yards away. Got some trailers, he'll retreat it back to Glazer. And Cougars all the way back. Plenty of time. And their middle backs will take care of the ball. Trying to go up over the right side. Beautiful ball. I believe that's Diaz, the right defender. Ball to the top of the D. Astorga got pushed off the ball. Nice job by the Cal State LA defense. He was trying to send it over to Costa, who probably could have took a shot from that spot. Broken up just in the nick of time, as the Golden Eagles will now have possession. Just over 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Golden Eagles trying to score this one up before halftime. That's the left side. And that's Oriana. I found the corner. That's Simonis. And looks like we got a corner kick. Set piece here for Cal State LA. Nice job by Simonis and Oriana there on the left side. Let's create a good scoring chance here. Now we'll bring up Rosas. And also bring up Bjorshall. Cross coming in. 9.5 to go. That's a good ball. And it sails over everybody. Looked like Glazer got up to it as quick as possible. They said it did not go off his head. It did go, so yeah, throw in for Cal State LA. I saw Glazer get to the highest point, just brushed off his hair. Ball into the 18, chance to cross. Ilozaga, right side of the box. Trying to find space. It's a nice line drive pass to the near post. Nagara trying to send it in to the top of the D. And it's cleared out by the Cougars. Chance to counter with Ndebeze. Costa will go near side to Santos. Got about a 3-on-5 here. Santos got Astorga to his left. Santos with a chance to shoot. He goes to Astorga. Corner to the 18. Pompalovic, he shoots. Right side, just wide. Nice shot by Pompalovic from about 30 yards out. It looked like Alexander Brems had it covered with a good look at it and a good dive to his left.
Yeah, I think Brems would have had that covered if it was on frame. Pompalovic just didn't get quite the bend he was looking for.
Checking in for the Cougars is Lloyd Alexander. He'll be checking the right defender spot for Diaz. And for Cal State LA, number 11's checking in. That is Eddie Leon. Cal State LA down by a goal, just under 8 to go here in the first half. Yorstol tries to send it to Liddell. And the Cougars will have possession going the other way. They're looking to press fast. Astorga only had one more to beat. The Cougars will keep possession of it, as Astorga showed a lot of effort there to get the ball back. Pavlovic going over the top. Nice ball delivered to the right side. Pagani on the ground. I believe that was Alexander. And Beze. Ball being just Alexander with a chance to shoot, but not a lot on it. And an easy save for Alexander. The right defender coming in with fresh legs, gets himself deep into the 18 box. That would have been quite a story to tell within the first minute. You find the back of the net being the right defender.
And again, that's part of Azusa Pacific's game plan, getting their outside backs all the way up the field.
Back and forth in the midfield here on the far side. Cal State LA and Azusa Pacific, the number 2, number 3 seeds in the West region. David Quinn checking in for the Cougars. Manuel Garcia checks in for Cal State LA. Also, Edgar Jimenez Perez. And for the Cougars, David Quinn checks in. Will be coming off is James Ndebeze. In the last game the Cougars played, victorious in overtime 3-2, David Quinn had the golden goal in the first 20 seconds of overtime. Had a good cross given to him, and he put the ball away. Coming off the bench, a strong contributor on the offensive side. A good way to end the regular season for the Cougars. And Glazer tries to go up the left side, stretch the field a little bit. Bowell goes back to the right, and a little bit too high for Lloyd Alexander. Throwing for Cal State LA. Cougars, Astorga, 30 yards away, got people all around him. Double team and triple team. He still keeps the possession alive for the Cougars. Pompalovic. On the right side, Alexander of the Cougars. Trying to send it in, but no one was making a run for it. Just hoping good things were happening for that one. Has rolled out. Playfish. It's a good run. Pagani. Nice little triangle passes for the Cougars to send it the other way. Good challenge by Whelan. Quinn's going to get called for a foul. Coming in hard on Whelan. Croucher. Double teamed. Back and forth. Got new attackers here for Cal State LA. Let's see if they get something going here with fresh pair of legs. Hinosa over there, number 14, has shown a good life here on the right side. Find some open space when he's in there.
Perez and Garcia too. When the Cougars have possession and they're playing around with their back line, their outside backs have already moved forward, leaving the 2 center backs, the 2 forwards have put on a lot of pressure.
Very exposed here in the back 4 with how many numbers they're bringing up here. Gonna get a call. Pagani goes down, holding his right knee. It'll be a free kick for the Cougars. 3.5 to go here in the first half. Cruz with it. The middle defender trying to make a one-on-one move against Garcia. Garcia played some good minutes on Thursday night, coming off the bench. Showing good options here for the attackers there for Cal State LA. Creating good scoring chances. That's going to be an easy foul to call. Cal State LA free kick. Ball's live. Croucher to Garcia. First touch not great, so it's a turnover to the Cougars. Pagani. Good job by Clayfish to get his foot in the way. Got a lot of numbers up. It's kind of even square here. Hinojosa trying to run it down, and it revolves in a goal kick. 2.5 to go. Brendan Fix on the goal kick coming up. 2:20 to go. He pushes everybody up. It's going to be a 50-50 ball in the middle. It's up and away. Middle circle. Another ball in the air. Pavlovich a little bit on the back of Garcia. Garcia challenges, and it ends up rewarded. Garcia with a chance. Taken down in the box. No call. Croucher, his ball is deflected off of Bawa. Bawa clears it out. That's one of those moments in the game that one coach wants and one coach is glad.
Honestly, that was an excellent challenge from Glazer. He had to get that absolutely right, or he was giving up a PK and probably a card.
Very impressive job by Glazer. We have no ability to give you an instant replay on that, so you're just going to have to live it in your memory. From our angle, or our angle in our ears, I did hear all ball. Didn't hear much of contact on the body. Quinn was trying to get in front of the box. It's still live for the Cougars to try to attack this Cal State LA, about 9 people in front of him. Cal State LA, Garcia met by 2 Cougar defenders.
1 minute remaining in the first half.
And 1 minute in the first half here for the Cougars and the Golden Eagles. Costa, nowhere to really pass to in the middle of the goal, so he sends it back. It's kind of one of those spots where Indebeze was going right to goal every time whenever Costa gets the ball on his foot. And no one was making that run there. Cougars with a chance to maybe get a little insurance goal right here. If they can find a mistake by Cal State LA, being deep in their third. It's cleared out. Cruz sends it back in. Anybody's ball. Nice challenge. Bjorshol trying to get into Garcia. It's a good idea,
10,
just misfired.
9,
10 seconds.
8,
That's probably going to do it for the
7,
first half. Cougars up 1-0.
5, 4,
The goal by Astorga will get the Cougars a 1-0 lead at halftime.
0.
Second round in the West
As
Region Azusa Pacific up on Cal State LA 1-0. We will take a short break. We'll be back about a couple minutes before the start of the second half for statistics and give you some highlights for the first half. Thank you for joining us. Take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We are 2 minutes away from the start of the second half here at Azusa Pacific University. Cal State Los Angeles versus Azusa Pacific. Number 8 versus number 18 in the country. Battling it out here. Cougars have a 1-0 lead over the Golden Eagles. The goal coming in the 22nd minute by Arturo Astorga. It was assisted by Gabriel Costa. It was described as threw the ball to the top of the box, left-footed strike, low inside the right post. It's a beautiful job getting that ball from the 18-yard box on the defensive side down the field in pretty much 3 passes to get the opportunity for Astorga to put it past the goalkeeper, Alexander Brems. Brems has got 1 save in the first half to 1 goal against, and Brendan Fix has no statistics up on his sheet. There's no goals, no shots on goal against him in the first half. 2 total. The best chance was Carlos Zarate, who took a crack from about 25 yards out, just sailed it over the left upper V, about a ball length too high. That was the best opportunity for Cal State LA to score, other than another shot by Antonio Rosas on a kind of second attempt on a corner. And that's what Cal State LA had for the first half. For Azusa Pacific, they had 4 shots total, 2 shots on goal. Of course, one of them in the back of the net by Astorga. The other shot on goal was from Lloyd Alexander right when he came on in the first half and just kind of gave a weak shot towards Alexander Brems, but he did get himself into a good scoring chance. 3 fouls for Azusa Pacific in the first half, 5 for Cal State LA. So pretty even, give or take a few. Corner kicks, 2 for Cal State LA, 3 for Azusa Pacific. So both teams getting the ball deep. And we'll see how these teams make their halftime adjustments as Cal State LA is down by a goal and APU is up by a goal. Now I'm Peter Mockby, joined by Cole Brower. Cole, what do you think of that first half?
I got to say, there's a lot of action on both sides. I think Cal State LA controlled the run of play more often towards the back end of the first half. And I believe that the goal from APU, like you said, it took 3-4 passes for them to get down the field. It was just the one time that Cal State LA was out of position on defense, got caught on a counterattack, and Azusa Pacific put that really, really good chance away. And that's really been the difference between the 2 teams. Cal State LA had that one chance from Zarate and the other from Antonio Rosas on the back post of a cross. Just we're not able to put those chances on frame and test Fix.
The big 3 up top are going to have to come up huge for Cal State LA. Once again, that's Lindahl with 12 goals on the season, and Simonis and Nagara both have 7 each. Look for them to get really involved here in the second half on the attack for Cal State LA down by a goal. Thank you for joining us wherever you are. This is Azusa, California. This is the second round of the NCAA Division II West Regional. The winner will play the winner of Simon Fraser and Cal Poly Pomona. Cal State LA trying to advance the ball on the right side. It's Nagara on the ball. Defended, I believe. That's Costa. It might be Santos, who stayed on. Came on at the end of the first half, and he's stayed on. Grego Diop got the start tonight, who's been injured for the last couple games and about a month for the Cougars.
As you mentioned, Santos, one of the ones staying on. David Quinn, number 8, also staying on, came on for James Ndubeze up top.
So look for James Ndubeze to come back on with really fresh pair of legs here in the second half. As a foul was called on Lloyd Alexander, free kick for Cal State LA here. A little bit too far away to put it on net, but good chance to put it in the box, make something happen here against the Cougars. Ball's live, they're play it quick to their back 4. Blocked out by Quinn. A chance for a counter. Quinn and Clayfish meet in the middle, and they give the foul on Quinn. Free kick for Cal State LA. Captain Pompalovich trying to get an explanation on the call. Armbands are the ones, right person to talk to with the head referee. Good touches by Cal State LA. Croucher, more of a pass to the right side, but too much on it. It was a run by Elizaga on the right side. I think Croucher probably thought about even shooting it, but maybe probably second guess as he was winding up.
It's just one of those where you get caught in between two minds.
It's like, should I shoot? Should I not? We haven't put too many shots on frame. That's probably what Coach tried to put into our minds here at halftime. Got to put some shots on frame if it's going to go in the back of the net. Quinn on the ball, 20 yards out. Looks like Cal State LA will be able to take care of the ball. Cal State LA is still playing a 4-4-2, also bringing another one up. That's Simonis on the near side. Attacking midfielder on the left side. Look for Cal State LA to really press up numbers and really attack the back four when they have the ball. That pressure in the first half did lead to, moments of adding pressure to that back four. The ball is out of bounds. Assistant referee a flag up and throw in for Cal State LA. Flag is up again. So kind of hard to get in a rhythm when you're playing near the inline or on the sidelines over there. Let's see if they start switching the field. Nice switch by Bruno Pagani to the near side to Lloyd Alexander. He stays on. Normally does start there for the Cougars in the back four. Elizaga trying to find some space. Is brought down by the defense. Rolls it out to Costa. Quinn's asking for it on the near side. Astorga in the middle. Retreats it back to Santos. Cougars keeping possession, gives it all the way back to Cruz. Cal State LA is staying in their structure, their 4-4-2. No one marked up yet. Just let them roam around. Let Cougars take their time. Lindahl saving his energy for when he's got a good scoring opportunity. Good touch pass to Clevish, but he gives it right to Pagani. But Pagani's first touch not great. And a ball sent in. If it gets past Cruz, that would have been a good one-on-one for Lindahl. Nagara trying to get past the defense. And Cruz sends it up the line. Oriana. Nice triangle passing here on the near side for Cal State LA. Croucher now to Nagara, and Cougars will take it away on a not a good first touch as it goes the other way. Pompalovic will go near side, switching the field to Lloyd Alexander. Storga right in front of him. Quinn down the middle. Good step forward by Rosas. Ball on the ground to left side. I think that's Glazer. Chance to cross. Quinn was right there on the doorstep. Croucher does a good job giving it right back to Oriana. They'll be able to clear it out easily. Good job taking care of the ball by the Golden Eagles there, and they're in their box. A good run out down the left side by Glazer, using their Astorga now chance to cross right side of the box. Chance to shoot. That's Costa, I believe, and over the crossbar. We've got a player down for Cal State LA near the goal. Gabriel Costa giving a nice clap to Astorga with a nice delivered pass there, about 12 yards out.
And right as that ball left Costa's foot, he dropped to his knees, knows he should have done better with that. And a player with Costa's quality, we've come to expect better than that. 13 goals and 12 assists on the year.
See some good accurate shooting from Costa this year. About a week ago, I saw him place a beautiful goal over the head of a keeper that was a little bit off his line, right over the head of him, and it was just a good finesse shot. There's not a lot on it. It just lobbed it right over the goalkeeper's head, right underneath the crossbar. It's kind of the accuracy you expect from the freshman. Good chance on the left side. That's Simonis, met by Isaac Bawa, and Bawa wins the battle first. A lot of option for Bawa. Probably trying to get into Santos, but a little bit too far.
And Isaac Bawa has been one of the defenders for the Cougars that's just been everywhere for that back line. If there's a fire that needs to be put out, Isaac Bawa is there.
Got good speed in the back. Very important to have all of your back four to be, has such good speed to kind of chase down someone that is open. Looks like it's a player down for Cal State LA, just the left side of the box.
The game for Cal State Los Angeles, number 11, Eddie Leon.
Eddie Leon's probably going to check in for the player that's down. It's Daniel Simonis that's getting a little attention too. Simonis is one of their big three up top with 7 goals on the year.
Looks like he's grabbing at that left hamstring. Hopefully he's okay.
Checks in as Eddie Leon. He's got 1 goal, 1 assist. Going to have to come up big here. Check out Daniel Simonis. He'll be able to check back in. It is the second half. You get one chance to come back in the second half. Unlike the first, once you're out, you're out.
And Leon, we saw him a little bit on Thursday, was really dangerous against Chico State. He has the quality.
And Leon gets credit for a foul on his back by Santos. Must have got a knee in his butt. Clock is stopped for him to check it out. 37 minutes exactly left on the clock. Cougars up by a goal. The goal coming in the first half by Arturo Storga. Oriana sending it in. Good touch passes. Chance to cross. Cleared out. It goes right to Cliffish. And he'll switch the field. Everybody switches. Trying to send it back in. And Cougars step into the fire lane. And Cliffish retreats it all the way back to Bjorshaw. Good pressure on him, and they get a turnover. Trying to flick it over to the left side. That's Costa now with the ball. It's a 3-on-3 if they hurry. Costa with Quinn in the middle, Storg on the back door, and it's a shot. Easy save for Alexander Brems by Costa. Still a little over 36 minutes to go. Cougars definitely need to stay aggressive, only being up by a goal. They definitely can't find a rhythm here where they're sitting back more often and being more conservative. They still need to attack, try to get an insurance goal here. Ball over the top. Should be handled by Cruz of Cougars, but good pressure on him, and he'll flicks it out of bounds. A substitution. Next time, James Indebeze will be coming in for the Cougars' next opportunity. Oriana with the throw-in. So Indebeze will be checking in for Quinn. It'll add a little bit more pressure on that top for the Cougars. Would love to get a 2-goal lead here in the second half. It paid dividends for Cal State LA on Thursday night. That 2-goal lead ended up being exactly what they needed as Chico State got a late goal in the last 5 minutes. $15 wins on the season for Cal State LA, 16 for Azusa Pacific. Only 4 losses total between these two teams. A lot of these teams don't really experience losses. One of those losses by Cal State LA is against Simon Fraser early in the preseason. A tough 2-1 loss. Croucher with it now. Cruz steps into the area where the ball is being received. Storga. Santos over to Costa. Costa, left side of the box. Chance to cross. Quinn was going right toward the goal. Looked like he had a little bit of space there. Costa defended well on the left side. Pompalovic, first touch, goes right into the box and cleared out. That first touch by Pompalovic is right on his foot. It would have been a good scoring chance, but a tough one to handle. Storga trying to go around his man, and a throw-in.
Substitution.
James Ndebeze checks in.
Pacific, number 9, James Ndebeze.
For David Quinn. Cougars up by a goal. Number 8 in the country versus 18 here in the West region. Number 2 versus number 3 in the West region. Be a tough heart battle for 33 more minutes. Nogara goes around Popolovic. Sends it over the right side. That's Elizaga. Elizaga with a cross near post. Blocked out by Bawa. And they clear it out of the box. Cougars. First touch by Glazer. Could have been done differently. Goes right back to Cal State LA. Croucher. And Bawa steps into the passing lane. And clears it up the line. Cal State LA adding more pressure here in the last couple minutes. Let's see if Cougars can slow it down and keep possession here. Get their structure back together. Another hospital ball by Pagani. Gives a turnover, a chance to counter. Oriana into the box. And a foul from behind on Oriana. Free kick for the Cougars in their own box.
That was a good run up from Oriana. Unfortunate to commit the foul there. I think Pagani might have been looking for it a little bit.
I think Pagani has shown a couple times where he can bait the referee to give him the calls, most in this 2018 season and last year as well. One of those abilities you just are born with, I think. But yeah, good run by Oriana on down the left side, using their left defender as well. It's something the Cougars back six are going to have to pay attention to, as Cal State LA will start bringing more and more numbers up, being down by a goal. It's going to put them in harm's way for a counter, but you have to, being down by a goal. Everybody wants some call being made there. Passing it up to James Ndebeze. Got 2 more to beat. Trying to give it to Santos. Ndebeze, the right side to Storga. Gonna probably have to pass it as well. Storga, shoot, left foot. It is a shot right at Alexander Brems and no rebound. Good save by Brems. Storga, nice opportunity there with his left foot.
I couldn't see from this angle, but it looked like Antonio Rosas was coming in trying to just stop that shot from going on goal. Running back onto your own goal, that's a dangerous play.
Rosas with it now. Good ball on the ground to Lindahl, but Lindahl's first touch was all the way out of bounds. Into the broadcast booth. And I say booth, means 2 chairs. All right, Cougars still up 1-0, 30 and a half to go. Cougars looking to attack here, but they retreated all the way back. Kind of a dangerous pass. Almost blindly didn't see that. There was good pressure up top there by Cal State LA. Try to intercept anything that goes backwards. Left side, Gabriel Costa. And Rene Santos, the senior, swings it over to Bruno Pagani. Pagani met by 2 defenders. Keeps the ball alive to the right side. Alexander, chance to cross. Tips it back to Pompolovic. Pompolovic, back to Alexander. Cross, it's going to end up with the corner. Off the leg of the Cal State LA defender. Pompolovic going to the corner to take it. Cruz and Bawa step up. Get themselves in the box. Cruz, the tallest Cougar defender, listed at 6 foot, but he looks a little bit taller than that. Ball back door, still in harm's way. And Ndebeze is trying to get in the way. Santos took a shot, but there's 10 bodies in the way. And does get blocked out. Alexander and Cruz. Pompolovic. Good cross into the box. Nice job handled by Bjorshol as they're going to go the other way. Gonzaga. 3 good touches in a row by Cal State LA going the other way. Clayfish to the right side, Nagara. And another good slide tackle by Glazer. Didn't even need to get close to Nagara on that one. Looks like a corner coming in.
Into the game for Cal State Los Angeles, number 3, Jorge Chavez.
And that's twice where Justin Glazer's had to go to ground as he sits down. He's done very well on that far sideline for the Cougars.
Time is called for Glazer. Looks like a cramp. 28-27 left on the clock. We'll have a corner kick coming up. Nice set piece here for Cal State LA, down by a goal. We had Jorge Chavez check in. And Zarate will check back in, the starter from the first half. At the next opportunity. Shots, and a save by Fix to dive into his left. A shot by Nagara. And another save, and that is a goal. Tie game. I did not see who got the scraps from that one. Fix had to make 2 saves in a matter of 5 seconds. A lot of complaints by the Cougar players. Nonetheless, it's in the back of the goal as they couldn't clean it up after 2 saves by Brendan Fix.
Brendan Fix, I believe what they're arguing about, he was on the ground. I don't know if he had control of the ball while he was on the ground and maybe got it tapped away while it was in his hands. That's probably what the complaints are about, but regardless, an excellent chance for Cal State LA. Finally put one in the back of the net, adding pressure to this Azusa Pacific team.
So 28 minutes to go here in the second half. Cal State LA ties it. Robert Lindahl will come off, rest his legs to be back probably for the last 15 minutes. They bring in Zarate.
In the 62nd minute, Cal State Los Angeles goal scorer by number 10, David Elizaga. His second goal of the season.
Elizaga will get credit for the goal.
Into the game for Cal State LA.
Cleaned,
Number 2, Carlos Zarate.
cleaned it up. And it's a 1-1 tie here in Azusa, California. Always so dangerous to have the ball in the box, inside the 6, no matter how it gets in there. It's so important to clean it up with either clearing it out as quick as possible or the goalkeeper like Fix trying to gobble it up. So hard to know from 60 yards away what was going on over there. Cal State LA walks away happy, tying it up.
Substitution into the game for Azusa Pacific.
But can we
number
talk for a
13,
second about
Santiago
that
Puerto.
first volley from Noguera? Very ambitious, and the fact that it ended up on goal and forced an excellent save from Fix.
Beautiful.
It was beautiful, beautiful run of play from both teams.
A 30-yard volley that was probably tracking to the right side of the goal. Going to splash the back of the net. Fix made a good dive to his left. Textbook. Made a good bump on it. Cal State LA still threatening here. A lot of momentum swings the Golden Eagles' way last 5 minutes. Throwing for Golden Eagles. Then after that first save, another shot got saved by Fix. Hard to see who ended up cracking that one. Zarate trying to get around the corner by the flag, and that's going to result in a goal kick. Ran out of space. Two teams are so similar. Good defensively and good attackers up top. They're so threatening for both of these defenses to try to keep them at bay for 90 minutes. It's a tough task. It's a good crowd here tonight too. A couple hundred on the opposite side lined up here for this West Regional second rounder. 26 minutes to go in regulation. And we'll see how the momentum kind of, there's definitely a lot of sprinting going on in the last 5 minutes. The energy is going to start. We got a whistle being blown, offsides call on the Cougars. There'll be a free kick coming up here eventually for Cal State LA. Lead referee probably didn't get that whistle blown quick enough. The offsides flag up. Led to some more miscommunication on the other side.
Clayfish was all over the back of Gabriel Costa, and Costa didn't take too kindly to that. Let his frustrations be known.
The ball's in play, 25 minutes to go. Clayfish onto the ground, trying to get it in. Alexander got there first. Trying to send it into Chavez. There's going to be this pressure moments here with 25 minutes to go. Which team is going to be able to kind of withstand the defensive pressure of not letting go those mistakes that lead to goals. And DeBeze comes all the way back to handle the ball. Alexander sending it in quickly into Astorga. And it goes all the way back. Bjorshall with it now. It's Clayfish. Good movement by both teams. Golden Eagles as well here on this possession. Good runs coming back to the ball. That was Nagara really asking for it. And Cougars with it now. Good pressure by up top by Golden Eagles. Probably makes them advance the ball quicker than they would wanted to. And gets a turnover deep in their own half. Cal State LA gets the ball with the throw-in. Which team is going to kind of rise to the challenge of playing under this pressure of your season's over when you lose? A lot of these moments you don't get to recreate here during the season. 1-1 in the second half. Nagara, right side. That's Elizaga looking to shoot. He does not give it. Croucher asking for it. Elizaga probably just ran out of energy and gave it up to the Cougars. Now Gabriel Costa with it now. Costa looking to send it in too hard. Cougars still with possession. Bruno Pagani. Zarate on his back. As Anderson's in. Astorga back to Pompalovic. Chance to switch. They do. Off the head. Lead referee. That's more Pompolovic's fault. Pagani. Cougars taking their time. Costa, 30 yards out. Does a little push off. A little Michael Jordan move there. Over to Pagani, corner of the 18. Cross, back door. That's a foul. Is it not called, or is it a goal kick? Either way, a little bump by James Ndebeze on goalkeeper Alexander Brems. Leads to a possession here for Cal State LA. Good ball sent in the box. Put it in harm's way there.
That's one of those calls where it is a foul, but as a forward, you're just raising your hands like, what do I do? Do I not go for the ball?
You have to go for it.
You have to go for it. You know you're going to get the foul called, but...
And you do have the opportunity to go for the ball, too. I think he's just a little bit late getting there. If Alexander Brems is late getting there, then it'll be Brems getting the yellow. Doesn't usually get called very much, but you want to take that opportunity. You could tell Gabriel Costa in that moment. He was just looking to shoot. He just couldn't find that one move to get himself with bodies out of his way.
All he needed was that half yard of space. Just couldn't find it, how to get rid of the ball, continue the attack.
You like to see that out of one of your best players, your best offensive weapons, is someone who's looking to try to get you that go-ahead goal. Cougars with possession in their own half. They'll try to send it forward. Isaac Bauer with some speed. Gets it across half line. Costa sending it into the box. Astorga. He's onside. Shot. Save. Another pass. Shot. A save by a defensive player. I believe that was Whelan. Croucher. Nice job, team defense on there. Good initial save by Brems. And then a team defensive stop by Croucher on the second shot. Good attack by the Cougars, and now Cal State LA trying to make something happen here. Flag is up for out of bounds. It'll still be thrown for Cal State LA. They'll still have possession here in the attacking third. Looks like they're going to try to throw it in deep. Zarate getting on the ground, and Nagara flicks into the box, deflected off of Elizaga. Alexander makes a one-on-one move. It results in a goal kick. Almost got lucky on that one.
Substitutions into the game for Azusa Pacific, number 5, Kyle Diaz, and number 17.
That goal kick is
Rodriguez.
coming just because Alexander got fouled.
Diep and Diaz come back on for the Cougars. Santos and Alexander check off. 19.5 to go, 1-1 score. With 28 minutes to go, Elizaga got on the board for Cal State LA. Did the cleanup job there in the 6-yard box after a couple brilliant saves by Fix, but the rebounds were too fat, and Elizaga put it away. Good pressure on Brems, but a good clear out, put it right to Popolovic of the Cougars. Diep tries to make a move, defended well in the midfield, and we're going to go the other way. Tripped up by Cruz. Drooped into his pocket, and Cruz is going to get a yellow card. Clock is stopped. Cruz gives a nice little gamesmanship on Elizaga, who he took down.
That's a tactical foul by Cruz. He saw the counterattack coming. Cal State LA had numbers. That was one of those. If he gets the ball, fantastic. If he doesn't, we'll take the foul and go from there.
Exactly. Free kick. Send it into the box. Clayfish, a little bit too. He just goes a shot over the crossbar. And goal kick coming up. He tried to keep.
Substitution into the game for
See if they get Brendan Fix
number 14,
kind of
Jonathan
sleeping
Meadows.
there, but pretty easy to save that if it's right over the crossbar. Fix was tracking it the whole way.
And the goalkeeper at the height of Fix, not much is going to get past him right underneath the crossbar unless he's out of position.
Hinojosa checked in for Cal State LA. One tie here in the second half. Turning a goal apiece in the first and the second half. Back and forth for the Cougars in their own half. Pressure being applied by the Golden Eagles. 4 good passes in a row will get it out in their own half. Goes right back to the Cougars. Zarate's onside. Nagara trying to get an opportunity to shoot. He's deep into the 18 box, running out of real estate and an angle. Nice one-on-one move around. Chance to shoot as Croucher is blocked out. That was blocked out by Diaz. And a foul going in favor of Azusa Pacific. Free kick coming up. Nice one-on-one move on the left side by Zarate to keep that alive. Croucher did not waste time to take a crack at it. Blocked out by Diaz.
And as a forward, if you get on that end line and you can start moving towards goal, that's what you're looking for. Looked like Cruz was giving away the end line and trying to prevent that pass, just couldn't prevent the pass.
It's those moments where all the defenders are looking one way and all the other offensive players going to the back door are finding those open spaces for a nice shot by Croucher, who found some open space. But Diaz covered up that open lane pretty quickly. Pressure moments here with 16.5 to go here in regulation. Thank you for joining us wherever you are. This is at Azusa Pacific University. We're the 2nd seed in the West region. Had a bye. Cal State LA beating Chico State on Thursday night here on the same field. Isaac Bawa makes a one-on-one move to get some open space. Tries to go over the top into the box. Costa with a good pass back to Ndebeze. Ndebeze being screened off nicely by Cal State LA defender Vivas Rosas. Job well done. Gonna have to back it up about 10, 15 yards for the throw-in. Diaz will come back. Robin Lindahl ready to check back in with fresh pair of legs, 15 minutes to go. Next opportunity, their leading scorer. A chance for Nagara to get some action going. He's got a trailer on his right. He gives it to him. It's Elizaga. Bawa in the way of the pass. Corner kick coming up. Set piece here for Cal State LA. Zarate going in the corner to take it. Corner kicks haven't been too successful here for Cal State LA yet. The balls being sent in haven't been to the same team. Good clear outs by Azusa Pacific so far on their corners. That ball's way over to the other side of the 18. That could have been by design, as two players are already running it down, but it's now going to go the other way. Pavlovic might have thought that Gabriel Costa was going to make a run to that near side, but he did not. Gives it all the way back to Alexander Brems.
I think Costa thought there was going to be one more pass before that long ball coming through. Thought Astorga might get the ball first. Wasn't prepared to make the run just yet.
Brems goes near side. It is in bounds. And Hossa kind of off his shoulder. It goes right back to the Cougars. Alexander Brems is a transfer from Mercyhurst University. So it's his first year in the Cal State LA program. He was the starter for 2 seasons for Mercyhurst. 1.37 goals against average last year for the D2 school. So good transfer job and recruiting by Cal State LA to get a good goalkeeper in there. Arturo Storga all the way to the left side of Pavlovic. Pavlovic, plenty of options. Across the near side on the ground. And cut off nicely. One mark in Ndebeze. This game's getting wide open. It's going back and forth. These players are going to start getting tired, making mistakes here. And someone's going to have to. This is an opportunity here. Hinojosa to left side. Elizaga. Fix comes over and gobbles it up. Back and forth in the last couple minutes. These teams are going 100 yards back and forth with some counters and some opportunities to really try to get this game-changing goal here. Tied 1-1. Both teams still being very aggressive. Zarate going around the corner. Shot! Saved by Fix. And it gets cleared out by Diaz. And I say by Fix. The rebound was in a bad spot. Diaz was the first one to get to it.
It's a good thing he was, because Cal State LA was roaming with a few players in that area.
Switching the field is Azusa Pacific. Dieppe with it now. Misfired. Elizaga 1-on-2. Got some trailers though. Right side is Clayfish. If you can feed it to him, and Clayfish wanted it bad. Clayfish might need to be a little bit louder to ask for it. Maybe he's trying to take the quiet route on that one. But he was wide open. Now the Cougars going the other way. This game is wide open, like a pickup game. Offsides flag is up, going the other way. Just kind of feels like that kind of lunchtime pickup game where everybody's just running back and forth. Still in a good structure. No one's getting too far behind or too far up. It's been a pretty good game here in the second half.
And as a fan, this is what you want to watch. Fast-paced. Nothing Nothing too crazy. Still tactical. And it's just, this is why it's called the beautiful game.
It's very tactical. It's very structured. Both teams are being aggressive because it's tied 1-1. No one's being conservative just to try to keep it 1-1. This is a beautiful half here. Ball over the top. Zarate over his head and roll out of bounds. A good idea, but just a hard one to be accurate with over there from Lauren Wieland. Pompalovic with it now. Nagara playing every minute in this half. Trying to conserve his energy up top. Ball sent in the box. Handled nicely by Bjorshag, and now given up to Diep. After Wieland misplayed it a little bit. Costa with a one-on-one move. Trying to find some open space. Left side of the box. Passes it to Astorga. Right foot bananaed it a little bit. I don't know why he chose the right foot on that one. Trying to catch Alexander Brems off guard maybe. And it goes all the way over the top to Zarate off his foot. Throwing for the Cougars.
And with a shot like that, you don't always know exactly where it's going to go. It's a good thing for Cal State LA that shot was blocked, gave Brems a chance to see it clearly and get to the ball before any real damage was done.
Costa with the one-on-one moves that created that scoring chance. Just got deep into the 18 on the left side. Beautiful pass right on the top of the D for Astorga to just do whatever you want with it. Just misfired on the right, kind of inside-out kick there. A lot of pressure on Cal State LA here on the near side. Cruz gives it up. Playfish had an option. Wanted a handball, didn't get it. Pagani has a Astorga to a right. That's going to be too hard. He'll roll out of bounds.
Substitutions into the game for Cal State Los Angeles. Number 9, Robin
Lindahl and Garcia check in for Cal State LA. Zarate and Nagara. Nagara checks off for the first time, so look for him to come back here. Get him a break. Lindahl with some good energy here. He's been off for about 12 minutes or so. Going the other way. Costa into Beze and Astorga up top. Into Beze! Can he get past the Brems Alexander? Just right of the goal. Into Beze showing the threat that he is up top. Looks like he's holding his nose too. Costa looking to do something with it. And mishandled. It gets through to the defense.
Looked like he was hoping to get the run from Diep right there. Diep just stopped and was looking for a pass straight to the side. Costa sent it through.
Good possessions from both teams trying to attack. Our Cougars have a chance now to half-court offense. Cross is blocked out on the left side of the box. Croucher sends it over to Oriana. Oriana gets it around Astorga. The speed of Astorga, off the foot of Astorga, throwing for Oriana over the top. And give it to Golden Eagles. Diaz wins the battle against Robin Lindahl. We're going to go the other way. Nabeze keeps it in bounds, knocked out. Substitutions coming in for the Cougars. Alexander and Santos checks back in.
Number 16, Rene Santos.
Diaz checks off. Also Bruno Pagani. So they change out their midfielders a little bit. And their right defender. Pampalovic to Cruz. When they have the ball, they definitely sit back with 3 defenders, and they bring their wing defenders up. Puerto on the left side and Alexander on the right. They move up to spread that field up, and they move into kind of a 3-back set.
Yeah, what happens is Pampalovic drops out of the midfield and fills in that middle space between Bawa and Cruz.
They really try to attack the wings on that when they fall back into that position. Castellet trying to go the other way. Can they get it to the attacking third here? Robin Lindahl is just waiting for a chance here. Ball's into the box, fix, no rebound. Gobbles it up. Rolls it out quickly to Lloyd Alexander. Robin Lindahl giving chase. Costa. Ball is stolen by Croucher in the midfield. As Castellet will have possession here with just under 5 minutes to go in the second half. 1-1 score. 1-0 at halftime by the Cougars taking the lead. Goal by Astorga. Game tied up in the second half by a put-away goal by Elizaga. Midfield chance here. Elizaga going over the top to the right side of Garcia. Still in bounds. He's got Lindahl in the middle. Hinojosa on the back door. Cruz wins it. A lot taller than Lindahl and got to the ball first. Cougars need to be very aggressive here defensively as Castellet is kind of falling into a good rhythm here in the attacking third. And a free kick from about 40 yards out. Chance to put something in the box, put pressure on this Cougar defense. And Brendan Fix. Cougars going to park the bus in the box and make sure they defend this as best as they can possibly do here. Looks like Clayfish on the free kick. Pass. Trying to go back door. Two players. Bjorschol is in the box from the middle defender spot. Trying to. There's a foul on Castellet. Cougars free kick. Handball is called just at the 18 by Castellet. Azusa Pacific usually plays this possessionally, and they do still, but a lot of pressure here by Castellet here in the second half when they have the ball. A little pull from behind by Ndebeze, and that's an easy call to make. They're going to make him reset. It'll be a free kick for Castellet here with 2.5 to go. Ndebeze got caught from behind. Trying to get back into the play. Anybody's ball. Castellet. I believe that was Astorga down the left side. Ended up resulting possession here for the Cougars. The free kick. Ball on the ground. His bow will take it. Look for him to sweep it over. Good pressure by Castellet, not giving these free passes out of their own back here in the second half. Definitely probably a nice halftime change here, an adjustment by Castellet. Hinojosa, good movement on the ball. His fourth touch will now go over to the right side. Minute and a half to go here in the second half. That ball goes out of bounds. Substitutions coming in for the Cougars with a minute 20 to go. Glazer and Quinn coming in.
Justin Glazer.
So Puerto coming off. Although we assume that's the left defender spot. And Quinn coming in for Ndebeze. Up top, forward.
1 minute remaining in the second half.
Quinn on the header, but goes back to Cal State LA. 45 seconds to go. Could there be a miraculous game-winning goal here in the last 36 seconds? Either team has a chance here. Whistle's blown. Chance for Cal State LA here. Maybe set something up. Would they use the clock to their advantage, or would they play it fast? 23 left on the clock. Everybody's going to have to get back to defend this. 15 seconds left. Playfish puts it into the box.
10,
Chance to win
9,
it. Brendan
8,
Fix goes up and gets
7,
it.
6, 5, 4, 3.
I think Fix needs to just hold on to that.
1,
Not
0.
much you can do from 100 yards away with 5 seconds to go. 1-1 tie after two 45-minute frames.
Pacific 1, Cal State Los Angeles 1.
We're going to get some overtime bonus coverage here tonight in Azusa, California. We're going to give you a break, give you a chance to go to the bathroom. Come back to your laptop, and we'll be back in a couple minutes for the start of the first overtime. Thank you for joining us to get bonus coverage tonight. It's a 1-1 tie after 90 minutes of play. The goal was given by David Elizaga in the second half to tie it up unassisted. He finished the loose ball in the box for the goal to tie it up 1-1. Alexander Brems finished this 90 minutes with 6 saves in the match. 1 goal against there in the first half. Brendan Fix with 2 saves there in the second half. and 1 goal against. 11 shots total for Azusa Pacific, 8 on goal, 1 in the back of the net. 4 shots on goal, all of them by Arturo Storga, 4 for 4. And 1 apiece for Inabeze and Costa. So on the other side, Cal State LA, 7 goals, 7 shots total, 3 on frame, 1 in the back of the net by Elizaga that cleaned it up. 9 fouls for Cal State LA, 12 for Azusa Pacific. Corner kicks all squared away, 4 apiece. And that's where we're at, 90 minutes. Golden goal coming up here, 2 10-minute overtime periods. And if we're tied after 20 minutes of play, we will see some penalty kicks tonight. Thank you for joining us. This is the Cougar Soccer Complex on the campus of Azusa Pacific University, the host site for this West Regional, the number 2 seed versus the number 3. Cal State LA beating Chico State on Thursday night. Scoreboard is down to 0. We'll get set to 10 minutes. Cal State LA in black going right to left in the first 10 minutes. Cougars going left to right.
So as of right now, looking at the stats, Cal State LA has had 5 overtime games and lost none of them. Excuse me, 6. 3 wins, 3 draws.
3-0-3.
Azusa Pacific, 2 overtime games. 1 ended in a draw, and the other one they won about 30 seconds in against Point Loma,
which was their last regular season game to even secure even more their Pac-West championship and their undefeated season in conference play. That last 45 minutes was high energy pretty much the whole way, especially after the game got tied 1-1. Both teams were really pressing to try to get that go-ahead goal for the last 25 minutes. On the right side, Nagara has Isaac Bawa guarding him one-on-one. No help is given to him. 3 Cal State LA players at the top of the box. Chance to cross. It's off of the Cougar defender, and a corner kick coming up for Cal State LA. That's going to leave a mark. I think that's Pompalovic. It's holding his right ribs there.
And in this type of weather, it's a little bit chilly out. All of those sting a little bit more than normal.
Near post. They're calling something by Diep, maybe off of his hand, but no call is being made. His first initial kick was off of his foot, trying to clear it out. He's not going to give a chance for Cal State LA to get a penalty try here in the first minute. The whole Cal State LA bench wanted it. Nagara creating havoc there on the right side, stolen by Glazer. Back to Nagara. Zarate just standing. Pass to him was misfired on anyway. Cal State LA controlling possession here in the opening 2 minutes of overtime. Cougars have not had possession yet. Zarate taking a shot, and an easy save by Brendan Fix, his 3rd of the game. Zarate's not afraid to take that 30-yard shot. He had one in the first half that just sailed over the crossbar.
And a shot from distance, you might be thinking the keeper has a chance. They'll see it in, but if it's moving, swerving, and dipping, any of that can throw the keeper off, and it just might find the back of the net.
Might as well take your chance. Also, sometimes a rebound will leave pretty fat on that back door. Pompalovic will take a shot. It'll go wide left. 7 minutes to go. Substitutions coming in for the Cougars pretty soon here. Pagani and Hopkins going to check in. Hopkins going to get his first minutes of the game. And Ndebeze with fresh legs will come on in overtime. Robert Lindahl is not on the pitch right now for Cal State LA, their top scorer. So look for him to come on pretty soon. for the Golden Eagles. Lindahl took over for Cal State LA as their top scorer from a year ago. It was Zamora who was their scorer a year ago, wearing number 9. Trying to get in the box was Cal State LA. So Lindahl taking over the scoring opportunities here. Back and forth on the far side, battle in the midfield. Quinn on the ball. Quinn's about to get checked out for. See if he can do something with it. He got the game winner in the last game the Cougars played. Offsides flag is up by the assistant referee. That is Selma Perez on the far side. Head referee tonight is Roberts Safares. Assistant referee William Delgado on the near side, Selma Perez on the far side. And also Randy Hoffman here on the near side at the 50-yard line for substitutions. Cougars handling the ball with possession, all the way back to Fix. Everybody spreads out and gets them in position. Three good passes in a row. Costa. Alexander asking for it. It gets to him. Corner of the 18. Tips it off to Santos. Trying to get into Astorga, but blocked out. Good job by the Cal State LA defense, getting a foot in the way. Astorga. Santos asking for it, but he goes into the middle to Quinn and cleared out by Cal State LA. Pavlovich. Alexander. Nice job going to the right side to Santos. Santos trying to cross, and it'll roll out of bounds. Substitutions for the Cougars. Pagani and Abeze and Hopkins.
Number 12, Ethan Hopkins.
Checking in.
Number 22, Bruno Pagani.
Diep, Santos, and Quinn coming off. 4:20 to go here in the first set of overtime. Astorga with the pass. It's a box shot. That's a game winner for Gabriel Costa. Costa with the game winner, and the Cougars move on to the Western Regional Final. Astorga with a beautiful pass in from the throw-in into the box, and Costa puts it away.
And as a striker, your eyes get as wide as possible as that ball's bouncing towards you.
Final score in overtime.
Top of the 18 from Costa. Took a good strike on it to his left. Alexander Brems did everything to dive to his right to get to it, but it finds the back of the net, and they win 2-1 here in the second round.
The West Regional Final, which will take place on Thursday.
Alexander Brems is at full stretch. That just shows you where Costa put that ball. He found just inside that far post. Brems just couldn't get there. Was tracking back, following the ball across the face of goal with the pace and the precision on that shot.
Drive home safely and good night.
Gets Azusa Pacific the win.
The two best goal scorers for Azusa Pacific combined for the game winner. Astorga with the assists. He got involved on both of the goals tonight. And Costa now trades in for a goal assisted by Astorga. Cougars win 2-1 tonight against Cal State LA, and they move on to face the winner of Simon Fraser and Cal Poly Pomona.
Speaking of Simon Fraser, Cal Poly Pomona just got word that game is 0-0 at halftime. So if you're still wondering about this NCAA West region, things are not summed up.
So finish off this one, turn the screen off, and go to Simon Fraser's website and go watch the end of that one if you're wanting to know what Azusa Pacific has to offer against Simon Fraser or Cal Poly Pomona. You got 45 more minutes up there, 0-0. It's a free, just as this one. Go up there and check it out. 2-1, the final score here for Cole Brower. I'm Peter Mockery. Thank you, and God first.